a log baddie. That's what I've called myself for the past 3 years of being a locked babe. This journey has been fun. This journey has been filled with dyes, styles, and a lot of discovery. I have grown to be comfortable in my own hair. I have learned patience beyond what I ever thought I could. It has been exciting to just see my hair transform, grow, and just see all the wonders and beauty of this hair. As I come to the close of this journey, I only find it right to bring you along with me right to the end. And this is my story. A little length check. Now this is the shed hair from 1 lock, 2 locks, and 5 locks. That's a lot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is the first time here. It's just Uchey. So right now I am losing my locks. Now the initial audio of this video is really bad, so voice over Uchey it is. Now I have started losing my lock for a while, and I'm going to give you the backstory along the course of this video. But I did say to myself, how will I lose my locks and not show my people? So let's get right into it. So first things first, I'm going to take off the cowries because you don't need any form of intrusion when you're taking out your locks. And now I'm going to section it out. The things you're going to need to lose your locks are conditioner, water in a spray bottle, a tail comb or anything with a sharp tip, and a dirt bag. Now, just for context, I did not necessarily use conditioner for the entire duration of losing my locks. I did start it at the initial stage, but I did not find the need to, right? I noticed that when I used conditioner, it still took me 25 to 30 minutes to lose my locks. And without conditioner, it still also took me the same 25 to 30 minutes to lose my locks. So just in case you're wondering, I did not use conditioner in this video. So now let's get right into it. The first thing I'm going to do is to spray the length of my locks. You need to get the locks wet, okay? I'm not even talking about getting it damp, I mean wet. Now, the method I use to lose my locks is just the regular poking method, like you're trying to lose your braids, right? They say people who have pointy tips have it easier, and I do agree because I did have it easy losing my own locks. And now I'm just going to start. There's no mathematics to this, right? So just watch it and I will guide you. So the first thing is I'm just going to put my tail comb at the tip of the lock right at the beginning and just start losing it little by little. And the moment I do that, the hair is going to separate at the tip, yes, because I did start with 2 strand twists, so that is quite expected. And then I'm going to consistently keep on losing it. This process is very long and very boring. So while I'm losing my locks, I'm going to answer some questions that you might have on my lock journey. So now, I know a good number of people will be asking, why is she taking down her locks? Well, initially, I did intend to carry my locks for 2 years. And then when I hit the 2-year mark, I was so excited and I was like, you know what? I may just give these locks 10 years. But when I got to year 3, I was genuinely already tired. I did dye my hair in year 3. And I just did not necessarily like how the dye came out on my hair. I wanted brown and not gold, even though I know I used a gold dye. So that also contributed to it. Another thing is I stopped caring for my locks because I just got tired of how it looked. It was regularly dry and I was just genuinely very tired. Another thing I really did suffer from was thinning. My thinning wasn't so severe. You're going to see how my thin locks look later on in the course of this video. It wasn't severe at all, but I just took it as another excuse for me to lose my locks, right? In my 3rd year, I did not necessarily retwist my lock, so I did resort to a lot of styling, and this styling did contribute to my hair thinning. So all these reasons combined was a great factor for me to lose my locks, right? Another thing you're going to really need if you're going to lose your locks yourself is patience. Except you want to go to a professional. If you're doing it yourself, you need patience. If you're even doing it professional, you still need patience, but you need it more if you're doing it yourself. I did slow down this part of the video just to emphasize the patience part and for you to actually see the process of how I'm losing the locks. You poke it in, you drag it out. You poke it in, you drag it out. Subsequently, shed hair will come out, and once it come out, you just carry it and put it into your dirt bag. That's it. That's all. Okay? If you're still watching out to this point, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's really going to help my channel do well. Okay, thank you. Now let's skip to the good part, which is the timing, time frame, how long it took me to lose my locks and all that shenanigans. So first things first, I started losing my locks on the 26th of June 2023. I did have 64 locks initially, but then I combined it down to 52. So I had 52 locks in number and I combined 12 locks, okay? When I started on the 26th, I did lose it for 3 days straight, on the 26th, 27th, and 28th. And at the end of those 3 days, I did have 28 locks left, meaning I lost 24 locks in 3 days. Each lock took me like 25 to 35 minutes to lose it. And that period, I was making use of a conditioner. Big lock took me 45 minutes. If you did not know, I do have medium-sized locks, but I have a lock that is really big, okay? It's important to know that length retention was not my priority while losing these locks because the dyed hair was going out with it and it just made me very excited. But I did retain length at the end. Now, I'm just showing you these thin out locks. If you see, this is how my locks look. Because of the thinning, it's very tiny, but I just took it as a reason to lose my locks, okay? Now, moving on, after losing it from 26 to 28, I did take a break, and July 1st, I lost 3 locks, and it took me 25 to 35 minutes each for those locks, and I did not make use of any conditioner, just water, and it still took the same time frame. And then I took a break, and July 4th, I started again. Then I had 25 locks, and on July 4th, I lost it down to 19. July 5th, I lost it down to 11. July 6th, I lost it down to 7. And on July 7th, I lost it down to 0, okay? On the 7th of July, which was the last day of losing my locks, from the time I started calculating, I had 5 locks by 2:32 p.m. and by 6:40 p.m. I was already done. My sister did assist me with losing 2 locks. All in all, I did lose 50 locks while my sister lost 2, and it did take me 8 days in total to lose my locks. The things you should expect from combing out your locks: one is that it's going to hurt, like your hands will hurt. Your hair may not hurt as much, except this period, like you see what I'm doing right now where I'm trying to separate it, because of those tingly feelings. And if you do have sensitive scalp, and if you've not touched your hair in such a long time, it's bound to hurt. So it did hurt me, like you see my face, it hurt, okay? But aside that, it does not really hurt. My little length check, right? You see that length, baby? 3 years, and this is it with my locks, So my hair, my loosed out natural hair did look longer. This is, baby, come on now. No, stop it. Look, can you see it? So this is all the lock I have loose, and when I'm done, I'm just going to roll it and just wrap it around, or do a big braid so as to not have a lot of flyaways, right? And then I'm going to show you my hands. This is something you should expect while you're losing your locks. Your hands are going to peel so bad because of your constantly putting water and wetting your hands. They just kept on peeling a lot, right? Now I am done. This is 6:40, and baby, look at this length now. Don't talk to me anyhow, okay? So this is my new face. I'm officially done losing. I just finished yesterday too, but I just loosed everything. This is how it looks. This is the actual length with no shrinkage. Okay, for my locks, this is fresh out of the shower with the shrinkage. A little 360 for you. And now for the back of my hair that is really chopped, it's because I always snip off, with scissors. I always cut off those parts because they weren't locked. But it's growing now, Sha. It's growing, I promise. So this is all the shed hair I lost from losing my locks. As you can see, a good number of the gold dye left with it, which is really great. So I guess like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, the lock content is going because I'm no longer locked. But I do have other amazing content coming up. So stay subscribed, leave your thoughts, comments. Like I said, if you have any lock questions for me, any questions about this transition phase, don't forget to leave them in the comment section. I would like to do a Q&A and answer all your questions. Until I come here next time, it's just Uchey. So this is my first hair as an unlocked babe. Me and all back inside the weather, chilling together.